today I may not follow this presentation, because this presentation is mostly about what we do, and I think maybe it's more important to talk about how we do it. But I'll give you some information about what we do. Yalla Trappan is a work in the integration social enterprise. It's a women's cooperative run by a non-profit organization, and it's located in Rosengård, which is mostly by media characterized as a segregated part of Malmö with high unemployment and high unemployment. Sorry about that. It's a women's cooperative. It all started in 2006 as a project with the purpose of making real work for women in Rosengård who had lived in Malmö for many years, like 15 to 20 years, and never been working. It was Kristina Märke-Siesjö, who's the chairman of the board, who started the project. She has been working with questions, women questions, for many, many years. And she wanted the project not to be just like having occupation while you are unemployed. She wanted the project to end up with real work and employment. So in 2010, when the project was over, the next day they started Yalla Trappan as a work-integrated social company. There were 6 women employed part-time, and today we are more than 30 women employed. Most of them full-time and some part-time. Okay. Okay, so this is in the project. It's not the same. The women in the project, as I told you, had lack of professional experience and didn't speak very much Swedish. They had been living in, and are still living in Rosengård, where you don't have to be able to speak Swedish. Okay. I don't have the same presentation here. That's why I'm hesitating sometimes. Okay, this is, yeah. In the project, they were not making a survey, but they were interviewing the women of what kind of skills do you have, because we know you have been doing a lot, even if you haven't been working. And the skills the women had were cleaning, cooking, and sewing. So the education in the project was to how do we make professional work out of our skills? How do we, is the difference between cleaning at home and cleaning professional? So they had the education in the project to be able to start the company after that. And today it's characterized, and has been all the time, by participation and empowerment. All of the decisions are made together with all of the women. We have board meetings with all of the members, where we make decisions together, and we do make decisions together in the sewing studio and in the kitchen, and in the cleaning service too. And we work a lot with feedback, and also to have more and more complex tasks for the progress and the development of their skills. And also what gives the women a lot of growth is that they are learning from each other and also teaching each other. This is what observations made during the project time, and also now, because we are also having interns from the unemployment service in Malmö. We do have agreement, and women working as supervisors for the interns. And you can, I don't have to read all of this, you can see for yourself. But I can see that there's a difference between the women who has been working for a while in the company and the interns who are new on the labor market. But it doesn't take very long for the interns to get more pride and more pride. You can read more about here. And as I told you, we have different branches who came out of the women's skills. So we have a cafe and lunch. We have catering, and we also make marmalade. And all of the recipes and the menu are made of the women working. Most of the women are from the Middle East. And on the marmalade, it says who took the recipe. It's from like Zaina's grandmother in Lebanon, and so it's very appreciated and very good. In the studio, it started with one woman employed 50% part-time, making changes for people who came and wanted. And today we have 7 employees in the studio. We have an agreement with IKEA. That means that we are sewing. They have a sewing service in the department warehouse, in all of the department stores in Sweden. And in other cities, they send it to Älmhult, who sends it to Poland, where they sew it, and then sends it back to Älmhult, and then to the department store. But in Malmö, they send it to Yalla Trappan, and we make the curtains that IKEA's customers buy. And since, I think, 2 months back, IKEA has made a special Yalla Trappan studio in the department store. And this is a great opportunity for us to be. All of the women has been participating in the decisions, and when it actually became true, few of the women wanted to go there and work there, because that meant that they were going to sit in the coffee with the IKEA staff and meeting all the customers by themselves. They felt insecure about the language, and about the knowledge and about cutting and sewing, which they have been doing for several years. But we worked a lot, and IKEA has also been working together with us, and now everybody wants to go to IKEA all the time to work there. They love it. And of course also it's an opportunity for us to be seen for people coming to the department store. And we have the cleaning service and conference service. We have a conference room at our base in Rosengård where companies can come and have conferences. And we clean for about, I think, 10 different companies, mostly offices and a school and the biograf, cinema too. Tack. Har jag mycket tid kvar? Okay. That's a little bit, I could talk about Yalla Trappan for hours because there's so lot to say about it. But this was mostly about the commercial Yalla Trappan. We also have projects, 2 different projects for women with education and work training in our business for women who has been in Sweden for more than 2 years but haven't learned the language and is far away from the labor markets. And since a couple of weeks back we also started a new project, Yalla Sofielund, which is supposed to be the outcome is supposed to be as Yalla Trappan started, with the new work integration social enterprises in that area of Malmö. And Arbetsförmedlingen is also financing part of one of our projects. Okay, and I can tell you what Yalla Trappan means if you want to know, because not all of you know. Yalla means yalla, I think everyone knows. It's like, come on, hurry up, come here. And trappan means stairs. It means like, if you have never been working and you want to work, you have to take all the steps. You can't go from nothing to all of it without taking steps. Okay, thank you.